Hey everyone, thanks for joining us here on Reluctant Preppers. Asking for your help tonight because even though we have record numbers of subscribers here on Reluctant Preppers trying to spread the word about preparedness and self-reliance and awareness, we've been receiving reduced revenue from our YouTube videos being marked as advertiser unfriendly and having to curtail the content and the descriptions and the topics and the guests that we can introduce. So with your help, we can overcome that and break free of that restriction. If you go to patreon.com/reluctantpreppers, you can make any amount of small or modest or larger monthly donation to help support our mission. We've established goals there to help bring you even more content with the different levels that we can achieve together. Thanks, folks. Check it out, patreon.com/reluctantpreppers. And now, on to our main event.
As a responsible person with growing concerns for your privacy and personal liberty, you want to know where we're headed and what you can do about it. We ask the experts what you need to do to take prudent and responsible action to safeguard your family's wealth and well-being, and what basic first steps will help you to be aware and prepared. ReluctantPreppers.com.
Welcome back, Reluctant Preppers. We're glad to have a returning guest today. Bix Weir, founder of RoadToRuta.com, is here with us on Reluctant Preppers. Bix has been a critic and a kind of a outspoken person who shakes up the picture and gets people to think about things in new ways, starting from his insights into the founding of the Federal Reserve and how it has changed people's understanding of what real money is and how we can break free of that and reclaim our independence. Bix, thanks for joining us again here on Reluctant Preppers.
Hey, Donegan, it's nice to be here.
You have joined the evil empire, as I understand, from paying attention to your YouTube video blog. You actually are now a part of the reason that JPM is still in business. And you have, after telling us about the warnings of staying away from the banksters for a decade, you've now joined the evil empire. So can you tell us why and give us the whole rundown on that?
Why I'm sleeping with the devil.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I opened up. I mean, it's not as dramatic as I made it sound on the video or that you just made it sound. But I opened up a checking account with JPM Chase. And yes, I have been their most outspoken critic, or one of them. You know, anybody who's invested in silver and has been fighting the fight is an outspoken critic of JPM. But on the other end of the spectrum, you do have to be a little bit involved in the banking system to pay your rent and your power bill and your gas bill and things like that. So I have been advocating for years for people to keep as little as possible in the banks. But I understand that, you know, to live in today's society, you have to deal with the banking system. Given that, and people always ask me, well, you know, my bank's fine. It's a credit union, or my bank's fine. It doesn't have any derivatives. No. They are all interconnected in both the deals that they do and the customers that they have. So that's why they call these banks too big to fail, because if they did fail, it would destroy the entire system. So why would I put my money with the largest, most evil, corrupt, too big to fail bank in the history of the banking system? Very simply, because out of all the banks I look at, knowing I have to choose one, JPM has made the most important investment that anybody could make these days, and that is an investment in physical silver to the tune of, according to Ted Butler, over 600 million ounces of physical silver in their coffers. Now, compare that to their 50 trillion in derivatives, and it might not seem like much money. A little, you know, whatever silver, 600 million times $16 is not a lot of money. But if you think about it this way, since JPM is the largest manipulator of silver, they have the ability to turn this thing right around and stop manipulating silver, or even manipulate silver up. And if they manipulate silver up, they can even get it as high as covering their short position if they lost every single derivative bet that they ever made. And that would be a price of $83,333.
Yeah, that's where you kind of lost me on the original blog. So, because that sounds like a